Hey guys, I wanted to share a certain perspective. It's mostly from when you're taking white in a handicap game. Um, we'll define it along the way. There's I don't know what to call them, spots. I'm going to call them spots. And again, just a second, they'll become clear. Start right off. A spot just opened up, right? Totally famous spot. Oh, that spot I threatened to connect under or run out. Okay, we have a spot. When shall we play that? Oh, it'll become obvious. I mean, don't rush. Hmm, I would call this a spot at A. He's in the upper left. He put in 3 stones, and we can still just live there. Upper right, he's invested 2 stones. We can still live there casually. Well, that stands out as a weakness in the position. Let's put it that way. Go to the next spot. Oh, we did it again. Now notice A's a spot for sure, but it's a bit difficult. B's a spot for sure, but much easier. There's more room. So you're playing along and you're like, okay, 3 spots. A's the hard one. C's super easy. B's also easy. And you're just keeping track. That's kind of the thing. Keep track. Okay. So is a spot? Yeah. He has 2 stones in the corner. You can live, dare I say, in Sente. You can live easily. Okay. You know my pattern in handicap Go games. I always play at A, then settle in the most straightforward way. Once I'm done, I move to B if it's available and settle, which just happened. When I'm done, I move to the easiest 3-3, which in this case is up here. That's my style of handicap Go. We've talked about it before. Okay. So I came in the 3-3. If I didn't have my pattern, I would be wondering, which of these moves? I mean, gosh, there's so many, moves I could make. Well, since I already have the pattern, I'm pretty much saying the game hasn't started yet. The other day, someone said it's the setup phase. We're setting up for the game, right? These are predetermined. Just do them blindfolded for the most part. Oops, spot. A's a spot, which happens to fit this board immediately. Oh, well, then just do it. Okay. Okay, we're fine. He's fine. But there happens to be a double Sente at A. Whoever gets it for free. Well, then, okay, I'll take that. Okay. My next normal spot, and I'm going to set up the normalness of it. Okay, let's look at area 1. Nice and big. His wall there can do the most work of anything else on the board. So at this stage, I usually play here. The idea being that I can just, walk in and take away all his hard work. So that's a normal idea. But on this actual board, when we look at area 1, it's like 10 points. I don't care if he gets 10 points. In area 2, he needs at least 2 moves, to get that perimeter in place. So neither of these are interesting. So the next idea would be to somehow live here. Yep, reasonable. But for some reason, this seemed interesting to me. I like the points I'm getting, and something about what he's building on the right seems wrong. And I want him to continue doing it. So what about that is wrong? Now, there's two perspectives. Perspective one, holy cow, we've lost the game. Look at all that stuff he has. Or you could say, that's not very much area for that many stones. I mean, just intuitively, I'd say he's got about half the points he should have for that many stones. He's lost a great deal by playing all those thick moves near each other. Okay. We often see A as a spot, but black's too thick. Same with B. Black is so thick, nothing but trouble if we come in. Oftentimes C is a move because at that point, now we got two moves in that area. The first one in Sente, second one in Gote. And there's a very old proverb that if area one and area two are similar, then play at C and make them both whatever. But it looked just too difficult. Black's just so thick here. Okay, so I decided ABC, they're not. Those are too difficult, too clumpy. I don't care if black gets the right. I mean, what's it going to do? Put more stones in there to take it? It's getting silly to take so few points. So instead of invading, we're going to reduce. Now here we're looking at spots. A is a spot in the position. The spots we're about to look at are simply coordinates that look possible. I would say A and B are both, if we play here, I'm taking the right? We're encouraging him to take the points there. So B and C, we can see the idea. Ask black to take it, and we've reduced it all the more. The problem is we're way behind enemy lines here. I'm not at all confident that if he started playing good, that I would simply lose the game now. This is a perspective in handicap Go that people have. Oh, this guy, he's 6 stones under me. He won't know how to do that. Therefore, I'll play a bad move on purpose to trick him. What? No, that's not Go. That's playing tiddlywinks and just playing the manner where I'll beat that guy. No, we want to play good Go so that next time we can play a dawn level. Next time we'll play a 6 dawn. I mean, just like the whole point is to learn how to play well, at least for me. I've come to learn that for a lot of people, it's just about having fun. Well, let's play 3-second Go and just really slap those stones down. There's, I guess, a certain level of fun in that. Okay, so to me, B and C are just a little too difficult. And that leaves D and E. And I guess we have to add F. F's often a place. If there's a lot of black stones over there, you just need to give it to them sometimes. Let's just look at that. This is not a bad move at all. He says, I want all of that side. Then we've reduced them quite a bit. And we're building something in the center. So this is not a bad idea. I'm going to take E off for a minute. All these moves we're looking at, they're all Goten. I didn't like, well, I guess F's okay, but the rest of them, I'm concerned. If we go play some Goten move, I think we could be in some serious trouble. So I wanted to play a Sente move. Sente means it's like this. It means we're going to get 2 moves in a row. So we play here. It's still our move. What do you mean? It's still our move. I mean, black is obviously going to play like wherever. He's going to play wherever. Time for our second move. 2 moves in a row. If it's here, we got 2 moves in a row. So we played a forcing move that we don't care about. We're not invested in. Just a helping stone for free. So this is the forcing move. So 2 moves in a row. We're on the outside, threatening to come in. I thought this was best. That's an awful lot of words for an idea. Okay. Plays this way. Oh, great. Come on over. I honestly don't care if he cuts this. I mean, please, it's just silly what he's doing there. He picked up so little extra. Okay, play here. Plays this way. That's no good. I'll just wedge in, and now he's full of cuts. Looks like Sente. And now I have to make a decision. I can give these stones up. This is something that Q players have a hard time with. It might be good for us to take a look. I think we can all agree that his area 1 is not that many points. For that many stones, it's like, well, remember how we started this thing. I want to get to it, actually. Holy cow, look at the right side of the board. It's enormous. And then all of a sudden, oh, just a little bit on the right. Okay, now let's look at giving these stones up. So we go do whatever we're going to do. And he says, you fool. Now let's give them up. And we'll play here. How many extra points did he get? 10. 5 extra moves for 10 points. How many points did we get? Well, 2, 4, about 10. Actually, more. We got more points out of that than he did. So this is what we mean by sacrificing the forcing moves. It's done quite regularly. So I'm thinking, do I want to save these stones? I'm thinking, well, they are going to work well with A and B. And my A and B, both of them I've kind of ignored as blacks come close. And if I help the center, then I'm also helping all the other sides too. So I'm going to save the stones. I actually don't remember where I played right now. I believe I ignored with the intent of saving them. If I was going to attack, if I'm black and I'm going to attack, I would attack this way. Then as white, I'm just out. I didn't really see any way that black could seriously attack me. So I walked away. Let me clear the board so we can see. Okay. Great. Where to? Well, probably A or B. Maybe C. Yeah. The easy 3-3. Just alive, right? Should be. He plays this way. Great. Great. Q players misunderstand this a lot. Check it out. Atari. Black can't save because black's just dead. So black captures. Oh. I mean, what we're looking at is a one-eyed group. I kill a lot of these groups soon. So this endgame's kind of nice. I kind of don't want to mention this because then all of a sudden someone's going to start doing it. But if white plays this right now, well, white's not going to. It's Gote and didn't do anything. It's like 5 points in the corner. It's far too small. But if black plays here, this is bigger than 5 points. When black captures those 2 stones, it affects the health of that group there. So white's going to want to fix. Well, then all of a sudden, this doesn't work anymore. So that's the answer to it. No one plays it. I don't know why they don't. I always get this later, 99% of the time. So, yeah, anyway. So I get that done in Sente and go to the next spot. I don't really have it's more like, what are you going to do? You're the same thing? Sure enough, same. I'm happy to come in. Great. And then in. That's that third area I was interested in. Plays this way, walk out. Check out the A group, one eye. Huh. Okay. He plays, I play, he plays. My job. I don't want my A group getting in trouble. I'm concerned. It's like when, let's look at it here. If he comes in, I feel that I have room. But as soon as this black stone's here, see how I'm getting behind enemy lines here? So with this one move, I've done 2 things. I'm virtually alive with strength, and he can't play here anymore. So now the corner's mine when I want it. Okay, so I play here. He comes out, come on out. Comes out. I'm not out yet. Come on out. I don't want to play here, but I know from over 5 decades of experience, if you don't get your group strong, it's going to get in trouble. It might take 100 moves, but it's going to happen. He comes in, meaningless move. Doesn't mean a thing. But total misread on my part. I read it like 3 or 4 times, and I go, it just works? Oh, I thought I read that. It doesn't work. But still, this is such a great example. Oh, you wasted that A stone. No, I didn't. That A stone, he's weak there. And if the A stone lives, he's in trouble. Now, that's not going to come up for 50, 75 moves, but the A stone is a really big piece of the puzzle. It's nice having Aji left behind. Now, I'm seeing his B group as behind enemy lines and kind of one eye. Well, let's start here. Okay. I want to get healthy. And there's that spot again. There's that spot. It was a kick and a stand. Leaves the spot. The kick and the stand is very few times where we use it. The famous one in the corner. And we've seen it cause problems at B and at C. It's caused real problems. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out, let's say, for instance, see the spot that's left behind? If he decides that needs to be fixed somehow, then that's like a no-eye group. Anyway, I'm seeing him as being weak here. So I really questioned how to handle this coming down. And I decided that I actually want to aim at the A group. So I'm going to invade and see what kind of Aji I can get going. He played this way. Thank you very much. Now, instead of this move, which actually works, I could, if it didn't work, play here now. I'm all connected up. He can't play this move anymore. So this really strengthens my position. Connects. Still not alive. Thank you. Connect. And just, it's nice being alive. Let me tell you, it's nice. You can do a lot of things if you're actually alive. He defends the cut. I start removing the eye shape. He figures he's alive on the left, not true. So he'll get out on the right, which he didn't do either. He's not out there. And I take 2 eyes. He didn't realize he plays here, he's still dead. I don't need to play Ko. He's just dead. He doesn't realize it yet. Still dead. If he plays here, 1 eye. If he plays here, 1 eye. So that's his second move inside, and now he's still dead. So I play away, going after the center group. I did some reading here, decided to go this way, and thinking, well, I'll just be satisfied with the cut. He says, no, I'm going to save it. Well, that's not good. See the Aji coming up? Trouble. If I save my stone, he's dead. Safe. You're dead. So now we're looking at White's A group. How many liberties does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Black's group has 3. So I'm fine, but it's something to be careful about. I save, so if he cuts, it could be a problem. I don't know what that is. I'm going to play this because it just captures, which means once this captures, I never have to worry about the A group again because I'm just connected into the corner. He agrees. I didn't play Sente, but that's what he saw, was that it's Sente. It's not. And I continue chasing the center. Gote, not alive yet. Threatens the eyes, takes the eye. False eye. And I just did a general surround. This is me not trying to kill the A group. I'm actually saving the B group. I'm giving the B group a really good home to run to. And if Black's not careful, I mean, he only has 1 eye, he could die there. White's pretty far ahead, so that just doesn't matter. Here, I don't care if I'm cut. This secures my 2 groups. At the moment, my A group's not alive, and my B stones can get cut. It's a good general connecting move. And that means his upper left corner is getting a bit awkward. This helps in the corner. Bit of a slow move. I'm so far ahead, I don't really mind. I'm just lowering the... He gets another eye here. That's good. So just end game from here. But his A group's dead, the B group's dead, and that puts me ahead. Okay, so keeping track of those spots are kind of like weak spots, which might involve a weak group, might just involve a weak territory, where the territory can be taken away. There's nothing else to see here, just end game, right? I won by, I don't know, 50 or something. Yeah, just end game. Okay, guys. Hope someone out there learned something. Catch y'all later. Bye.